and Ross from Cultaholic Wrestling, and we're back with another dose of daily wrestling news. How you doing, Ross?
It's 10 p.m. It's time for some wrestling news, paedophiles. Mark Austin. Here are the headlines. News. Professional presenters.
Could Adam Cole be making his final WWE appearance today? It appears Edge has been drafted to Raw, and some new matches have been added to All Out 2021. Find out what they are in a bit. So, there's been a lot of rumour, hearsay, conjecture around one certain Mr. Adam Cole.
Let's run it down from the top, shall we, Sam? It was earlier this week that Fightful reported that Adam Cole's contract is up tomorrow, Friday. PW Insider then said something slightly different, but the same thing, I guess. Yeah. Different parts of the same jigsaw.
Maybe two different sources with two different bits of knowledge, and it's got a bit mixed.
And then Big Sean Ross Sapp flexed those muscles and was like, no, PWI, that's not quite right. You change your story now. And then they did so without giving SRS any credit whatsoever.
Yes, we also had like an ambiguous tweet from Adam Cole surrounding his Twitch channel and how he wouldn't give it up. And so this has led to more and more, talk, building because we know WWE's approach to things like that. So apparently this could be it. So this could be his final WWE appearance before he becomes a free agent on Friday. And he's reportedly done with the company after Sunday just gone's NXT TakeOver 36 loss to Kyle O'Reilly. And he's apparently going to be, alongside Johnny Gargano, joining Mattel representatives for a special live product reveal on Amazon Live this Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And the live reveal will see Cole, Gargano and Mattel reps show off the new WWE toys and collector's items. And I bet the first toy, could you bet the first toy is just an Adam Cole set? It's like, I'm back!
Just got a suitcase. I'm going, bye! Is this today, Thursday? Is it next week, Thursday?
I believe it's today's
because
Thursday.
Fraser Porter, our resident toilet cleaner upstairs, was noting that when Mattel do these things, it's all pre-recorded. So a lot of people were seeing this news last night and going, look, that must mean Adam Cole has re-signed, baby.
Yes.
But Fraser noted that they could have recorded this week, last month, whenever it could have been recorded, but it's pre-recorded all the same.
It's just going to be exciting to see, as you know, we talked about in the first video, where Adam Cole will end up if he is a free agent or if he will re-sign. If he re-signs, I think it'll be shocking at this point. But at the same time, maybe not too shocking either. I don't know.
They have got to be throwing not just a boatload, but several boatloads of money at him. Because he has been
as well. Not flush.
I don't know what you think about this, Sam, but for my money, he's the greatest NXT superstar of all time.
I think
in terms of the run he's had in the yellow and gold brand,
the stable, yellow and gold brand, everything yellow and gold,
yellow and gold. I think he's up there with the best of all time that they've had. And I think. There's just that thing in my head, and it's just because we all pretend we know what Vince McMahon wants as if we know the guy personally. We don't. This is just going off the past and what he's done in the past.
Yeah.
Adam Cole's arms, presumably, aren't big enough for Vince McMahon's liking.
They need to be at least 24 inches, brother.
Exactly. Not the 14 that mine are. Whoa, yeah, baby. But he could be, we all know this, we don't need to big up Adam Cole, he could be a leader for either brand, Raw or SmackDown, for so many years to come. He's just that good. It's everything to do with wrestling, and he's handsome, and he's on Twitch so they can do some corporate synergy with that kind of stuff. It's just, they've got to get him back on the rosters, haven't they? But they do.
I think if they are to re-sign him, he will end up on the main roster, of course, but I don't know which brand he'd be best suited to. I would love to see him on SmackDown, of course. I think SmackDown would be the nicest fit, but you just got to know they're going to jam him into Raw at like the 40-hour mark.
Yeah.
And, it'll just be... Yeah, but somebody who has reportedly shimmied over, they're already on the main roster, but they've shimmied over from brand to brand, is apparently Edge. Now, Edge has been moved across sections on the WWE shop and WWE website, but it could be a sign, because his photo now says Raw, it could be a sign that he's going to be shifting during the shake-up, but do you think Edge is a good fit for Raw? I think.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Raw needs some bigger stars. I'm
enjoying him too much on SmackDown. Let my show have the fun stuff.
Yeah, who else is there on SmackDown that he could face? He's already had to go against Roman. He's had to go against Seth and toppled Seth. They could do a rematch there.
Adam Cole, bring him in.
Yeah, get Adam Cole on SmackDown. Where actors of Adam Cole could resign? He's gone, Sam.
Yeah,
he's going to AEW, and of course that's the best place for him, isn't it? We all know that, but let's just have a discussion anyway. But it is weird. I need to say as well, because WWE.com And I know that the shop is part of that website, but by and large, they are terrible at keeping their rosters up to date.
Yes.
So this just could be some sort of silly admin error.
It could be just a bug on the website. It could be any number of things, but I guess time's gonna tell. If he is to move to Raw, who do you want to see him feud with?
Daddy Drew McIntyre.
Drew would be good.
That's one I think straight away. Jinder Mahal.
Do you reckon he could make some magic with Lashley?
Oh, big time.
Yeah, I reckon him and Lashley could work nicely.
Oh yeah, it is interesting.
Throw an MVP in there as well against Edge's recent promo game.
Set him on fire again like Kane did.
Oh.
I don't know why I said that, but it is interesting the timing of this discovery of the Raw brand logo being underneath Edge's name because of the brand extension that's happening in October, I do believe it is, which isn't too far away.
It is right round the corner, and everything's going to change and. I just hope SmackDown's still in good nick afterwards. But more AEW news now as we move on to matches that have been added to All Out 2021. Now, I'm just going to run them down. Do you want to go one by one, Ross, on these?
Go on, then.
I'll start off. Then Jon Moxley is confirmed to be Japanese wrestling legend Satoshi Kojima.
Whoa, is that a boner?
Little bit, yeah. He cut an intense promo on Kojima backstage at AEW Dynamite. He made it very clear that there are plans to end the Japanese legend's career on September the 5th. Not happening, mate. Just not happening.
Chris Jericho will face MJF with his in-ring career on the line. His being Chris Jericho's on last night's Dynamite. Chris Jericho convinced MJF to have one more match against him after the 5 levels of Jericho didn't end quite as he wanted to.
Is there a Fozzy tour coming up or something?
Must be.
Yeah,
I presume so.
It was Sturgis Motorcycle Rally again, so I'm surprised if he was there,
The reckless man. But you do think about the labours and the little hints that Drew that dropped in about his sort of like career. You think of Hoovy, then they had this sort of hardcore stuff for ECW. A lot of people read too much into those sort of things, but I guess if you look at it, that's a sort of retirement tour bucket list kind of thing.
And that's it, and we could do any number of things, but I don't think Jericho's retiring. I think it'll be...
Do you not reckon?
Nah.
Oh, I think it's time. I think it's time.
I don't know, I don't think... I could see him leaving for a bit and coming back, but I don't see him retiring. We've got, you've got MJF. You've just gone over that one. AEW has also announced Britt Baker will put the women's title on the line against Chris Statlander, and they've crossed paths several times in recent weeks. Statlander attempted to make the save for Red Velvet in a post-match attack from Baker on the debut episode of Rampage. On Wednesday's Dynamite, Statlander once again made a save for Velvet from an attack by Baker and Jamie Hayter.
She's Jim Ross called thick. I don't think he realised what he was saying. I just think he meant she lifts a lot of weights, but he was like, my God, she's thick.
Yeah. Well, either way, Statlander's undefeated in AEW since returning from a back injury in April, so this should be a nice...
Yeah, I thought it was a really weird angle to play out in Britsburg, of all places, with Statlander being, the most wholesome of alien baby faces, but in Britsburg, she's the proper heel. But I guess it's going to be a fantastic match. They're just two good wrestlers, aren't they?
Yeah. We got to move on to some sadder news now, with Pat McAfee revealing that he's tested positive for COVID-19. He called into his show on Wednesday and he said he had a fever of 104.5 degrees, and he uploaded a picture of the heat gun and... despite being fully vaccinated, he tested positive after the show had ended, and he tweeted, fully vaxxed, very positive, out indefinitely. It's miserable, but thankful that my wife and the boys my wife and the boys at the office all took tests and they're all negative. This is obviously a sign from the universe, probably telling me that I stink and to stay home for a while. I'll see yins.
I'll see yins.
I'll see yins.
I'll see yins. Yeah, of course we wish Pat all the best in his recovery.
Yeah.
At least he's been double vaxxed, so his chances of going to hospital are significally reduced.
Yeah, you just got to wear masks. That's it. Just wear masks. Yeah. Just wear masks. Because even if you've got it, and you're reducing just wear masks.
Yeah, and I know that people going, he's been double vaxxed, but he's still got the vaccine. The vaccines don't stop you getting the virus, they reduce your chances of getting properly buggered up.
You still transmit it, people. Wear a mask.
Vaccines and stuff, man.
And finally, happiest news in all of the world. Mansoor and Ali are apparently going to be a full babyface team on Raw going forward. That is the current plans there. But in an update, WWE is now moving forward with the idea that Ali and Mansoor will be a babyface tag team on the Red brand. This comes from PW Insider. Mansoor has been a babyface for the most part for a while now, of course, while Ali has played the heel. Now it looks like they're moving into being full-blown babyfaces together. It looks like they're going to go up against Via and Shanky next week, or possibly Jinder teasing with Via or Shanky. They've also, teaming with Via or Shanky, not teasing. They've also recently feuded with Mace and T-Bar.
I tell you what, they've got one hell of a long way to go, because for the past couple of weeks on Raw, it's been deafening. The silence has been deafening when Mustafa Ali and Mansoor have been coming out to the ring. And they've got this nice wholesome relationship going on. Yeah. Ali was obviously the grizzled, in terms of Mansoor, this is the grizzled old vet, like, I'll show you what to do, being like a sort of Don King figure as well. I was thinking I'll make you great and all that sort of stuff. But then he sort of, Mansoor's broken him down, gotten him a nice jacket and stuff like that, and then they've just become sort of more pally and pally as the weeks have gone on. But the crowd reactions just aren't there.
It doesn't matter though if the crowd reactions aren't there, because the crowd reactions are there, as you said, a very long way to go. Saudi Arabia, the Mansoor pop.
It's going to happen. Defeating RK Bro for the tag team titles in Saudi Arabia.
Would not surprise me.
He is undefeated in Saudi Arabia, the greatest streak in the history of professional wrestling.
Literally the greatest wrestler of all time, I heard. Jobbed out San Martino back in the day, and still looks that young.
He beat Luthez. That's Mansoor in Saudi Arabia back in 1937. But that's it for the news, Sam. Do you want to do the outro?
Yeah, you asked me first time, so is there anything you want to mention?
Anything I want to mention? Nah, not at all.
All right, well, that's...
In fact, watch the punishment video that Andrew did. That went on the channel on Tuesday, where Andrew had to take an anime body pillow to a busy city centre restaurant.
I had to pause it like 5 times. I couldn't do it in one go. Like, the cringe is...
Please watch it. We need more views on stuff like that to keep doing them. Please watch it. Please, I'm begging you to watch it. Please. Don't want to cancel another thing. Please. Is that it? Is that where we over?
That's it, yeah.
I'm going to go and cry. It's such a good video as well. Please watch it. Please.